G'day, it's Telfo here, and we're in Rockhampton, Queensland, Australia for Rare Spares and Repco Rockynats 2026. It's been a massive day already. We've had the street parade, which is record-breaking with 1,300 cars. We've got Skid Row going on right now, Burnouts tonight, Speedway tonight, and in here, the Meguiar's Pavilion, we've got 8 amazing unveils and 1 bike. Let's check them out. Right, I'm here with Jason at the unveils here at Rockynats. Mate, you're in the Fossil Fuels Car Club, which is a Gold Coast-based car club. We've got 5 cars in the hall, 2 got unveiled. Mate, we really love yours. That colour is a banger for a starter. What's the colour?
The colour's Champion Yellow, which is a Suzuki Swift colour. I just wanted it bright and to be noticed, and yeah, a bit like my other car, I've got a Kawasaki Green Tirana as well. So everything I've got, it's got to be bright.
Very cool, and the green one's a bit of a tough one as well, like supercharged LS, but this one's next level, yeah?
Yeah, well the green one that's been built 5 years, it's 750 rear wheel supercharged, and I decided to build another car, so you never build something the same, it's always got to be better. Started out for 1,000 rear wheel and sort of ended up where we are at, just on 1,200.
Mate, give us a quick rundown on your combo.
Combo's a 427 dart block, built by Troy at War Speed. It's got Higgins heads on it, Harib supercharger, the 2650 Raceport. Obviously one of his combos that he's done quite a few of now, and he's happy with that combo. Gearbox is a reverse pattern turbo 400 with a $5,000 Staley in it. And diff's a full floater 9-inch done by Race Products, and the centre was done by Ultra 9. So yeah, just again, hopefully it's just an easy combo and a proven combo.
It's a bit of drag racing, bit of roll racing. What's the plan?
Yeah, I'll give the drag racing a go. I'm nearly 50. I think I'm a bit old for it, but we'll just give it a crack anyway. And yeah, maybe go for some roll racing. So we'll just see how it goes. Probably have a few teething issues. Like I say, I've driven it 500 metres up the street, so may have a couple of teething issues. So far, it's been quite a smooth build. So yeah, everything's going good.
Somebody's got to get a smooth build. They don't happen very often. Congratulations, mate, and to the family and the club. It's real credit to you all.
No worries. Thanks to everybody. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 65 Fastback Mustang, custom created by MCR and his 2004 Lamborghini.
We're here with Grant Pollard from the Goldie with his beautiful Commodore. Now, we know Grant's name from around the traps over the years with his WB Ute, but that's gone to the missus, we hear, and he's just unveiled something very special for drag and drive type activities. Mate, this is a beautiful VC Commodore. It's a credit to you. What's your ambitions with this thing?
Look, it's got a bolting cage, so it's only tech to run, or will be tech to run 8.0s. Look, I just want a safe car to have fun with and all that, Something, we had the Ute, it was fun for me and one other person. We've turned this into a legal 4-seater. It's a cut down Kirky in the back, turned into just a 2-seater. So pretty much just go drag and drive with the boys, It's I started building this car for the wife and sort of built the arse end, and then got Troy to build the engine, and before you know it, it's big turbos, and it just went out of control, hence why now she owns the Ute. So that was the payoff for this. So yeah, no, I think it'll be a nice car to drive around. Look, it's got aircon. Like, there's not too many drag and drive cars that'll run 8.0s that have got aircon. So
No, indeed. We did a bit of a story on the engine a couple of years ago, but give us a quick refresh on the driveline.
Yeah, so it's got a War Speed 388, twin G42 compact Pro Beast turbos. It's got a hooked on trailers reed box. So Mark builds all my gearboxes from hooked on trailers. He built the one for the Ute. It ran 11 years or 9 years or something before we did a sprag. Been a little bit silly, but I mean, it's all good there. It's got a 2-piece tail shaft. I went 2-piece just for the drivability more than anything. GJ drivelines are happy to have 2,000 horsepower through it for an 8-second car. It's got a full floating rear end. Runs 10 inch by 15 inch rears with 295s on it at the moment, but I will run 275. So yeah, it's more, look, it's a beautiful car. The boys from Weavers and like Russ being my best mate, let me build it down there, and under his all guidance and a lot of help and all that, it's been a great build, mate. Yeah, like, and you 7 years of so yeah.
And you were a spray painter in your previous life, so you've gone and painted the thing.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So I was a spray painter for all the years. I've actually got my apprentice here, and then he's got his apprentice here. So it's it's kind of a good thing. So I do fly and fly out now. So it's only the 7 years. I've only been working on it for 2 weeks out of 6 weeks. So yeah, it's been good.
Mate, it's a super cool car, and it sounds like it's just a car you'll just rock up to an event. You're not going to drop the exhaust or do too many changes. You'll just get in, run it, pack the chute, pack it up, drive to the next track.
100%. Look, we'll trail it to an event because you don't want to wreck it on the roads where you don't have to. So we'll trail it there, and then we'll do the full events. Like I'm happy to do the one in Victoria, the 1800 Ks or whatever it is. One day we'd like to take to America and do the big events over there, the Rocky Hill, event or something like that. So yeah, that's the lifelong ambition anyway. So.
They're pretty good goals. We'd love to have you at Drag Challenge, mate. Congratulations. Credit to you and all the guys involved. And can't wait to see it on the track.
Thank you very much.
We're here with Brad and his beautiful XA Falcon coupe. Mate, this car looks beautiful in here under the lights, and we had thousands of people around it only 10 minutes ago, but a bit of a hard story behind this thing, a lot of hard work involved in this car. Tell us what you started with.
Yeah, look, it's a common story, Telfo. I started with a project. Couldn't afford to buy a nice running car, so of course you buy something and you think, I'll just fix that up, it won't take much. Well, it's been 14 years, mate. I was pretty horrified when I got the car home. The amount of work it needed was phenomenal. It was beyond what I expected. So the whole thing's come apart. I've unpicked a lot of panels. Had to teach myself along the way. I guess that's the product, right? A lot of good people have been involved though to get it to where it is. I can't take credit for everything. I did my bit, but fantastic to be here.
And it had all the usual XA, XB, XC coupe, scary parts when you started digging in?
Absolutely. So plan them off. Had to do a lot of repairs around that. Seals off. Tail light panel, boot floors out, you name it. I've seen a lot worse, but it was pretty bad. Wild violet, white interior, 302 top loader car, just a Falcon 500. The paint's by Pat's Pro Restos. Those guys have done a fantastic job. So obviously it's been a long time. The build really turned a corner last year when I dropped it off to Pat's. It went from a shell in undercoat to, pretty much beautifully painted shell in about 14 weeks. They did a fantastic job.
Amazing, and it looks like your ambitions in terms of horsepower have also grown over time.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I just wanted a toughie, like a nice streeter, maybe something I could take down the strip. Came across a Pro Charger a little while back, sort of changed the direction of the build, it is a common story, but Pro Charger's capable of over 1,000, so why not build an engine that'll make over 1,000?
And what is the driveline combo?
So it's an Arrow block Cleveland, around 410 cube, CHI heads. They're 242cc inlet, so pretty big heads. What else to say? It's all Haltech. All the good gear,
And who put that together?
That was Zorina Competition Engines.
Those guys know their Ford, so yeah, you've gone to some of the good people. And how long are you going to show the car, and when is it going to hit the road?
I think I'll show it for maybe 12 months or so. Okay. The plan was always to race it. I think it's got an 8 in it. That was my goal. It's a little bit too pretty at the moment. They're only new and they're only shiny once, so I might show it for 12 months. And then, next year we'll see what it does.
Nice one. Congratulations. It's a credit to you guys and everyone involved.
All right. Thank you very much.
G'day, I'm here with Peter from Rockhampton with his beautiful 35 Chevy sedan delivery. There's 3 big reasons I was attracted to this car to start with. Holden 6, column shift, and channeled hot rod, which is 3 of my favourite things in the world. Mate, beautiful car.
Thank you.
apparently all built in your shed.
Yes, yeah, 100% built at home in the shed. Paint, panel, fiberglass body, fully hand fabricated chassis, engine, gearbox, differential, all reconditioned by me at home, wiring, every single part except the trim, which was done by a friend.
So tell us about, this is based on an actual steel car in town, and you've taken moulds off that and then modified it again.
Yeah, it is. It's there was a steel 34 sedan, which was chopped up into a two-door and finished. Then we took moulds off that, and then it's been modified again. All the windows have been taken out. It's been channelled, so lowered down over the chassis. The rear door's been reversed and opened the opposite direction. Yeah, so, and obviously highboy. So.
Yeah. Very cool, and I love that sort of gasser feel with the wheels you got there.
Yeah, well, they come from the gasser era, but
Yep.
I didn't want the gasser look about the car, so it did start out with the vision of having it as a rat rod, being flat black and everything, but kind of got out of hand, as they do.
Yeah, I love the six-cylinder thing. Where did that come from?
I've just always loved Holden sixes, and I just figured everyone's got a Holden V8 or a Chev V8 or Ford, so I just thought something different. And the fact is, we want to drive it.
Yep.
So it's got a tow bar on it, and we're going to tow our little teardrop around to different places. So it's probably the first and last show it'll ever go in, but well, it was new and pretty. We thought we'd show it off a bit. So,
Man, I love to see this thing cruising down the highway with a teardrop on the back. That sounds like a pretty good way to spend your time.
yeah, no, I think we'll have a bit of fun in it, and hopefully it goes all right just with a little six there. Shouldn't be too hard on fuel and drive along nice. So I have driven it out the highway. We live out of town a little, so just sitting on, test driving it out the highway and that, and it sits on the road really nice and drives nice, so should be good.
And look, in Australia back in the 60s and early 70s, there were a lot of six-cylinder hot rods getting around.
Yeah, well, way back then I couldn't afford to have a hotted up six. I had EHs and Tiranas and all that with sixes in them, but they were always standard, so I thought, now I can afford it, why not hot one up, do what I always wanted when I was younger. So, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, congratulations mate, it's a credit to you.
No worries, thanks very much.
G'day, I'm here with Alan and his amazing VW. Mate, this is a credit to you. I've never seen more appropriate number plates. Confused. From the front it looks like a VW Beetle, from the back it looks like a Combi. I'm confused. Mate, tell us what's happened here.
It is definitely what you're seeing is Beetle all round, but I've had to narrow a Combi 230 millimetres and weld it to the Beetle, chop off the old bit of roof and fabricate a new roof skin, and then just make the rest of it look cool after that.
Creating kind of a VW Beetle panel van.
Yes, yeah, that's effectively what it ended up looking like, yeah.
Very cool, mate. There's a lot of bodywork in that. Are you a panel beater by trade, or what's happened here?
Nah, just a bit of a hobby that's exploded a little bit, I suppose, just to test myself. I built a hot rod a few years ago just to sort of tick that box, and then I thought, right, I'll have a crack at a custom now, and that's what I ended up with.
It's a spectacular car, and none of these cars are cheap anymore, especially combis. So what did you start with?
Absolute heap of junk a bloke was happy to give me if he could borrow my trailer. So yeah, but what was there wasn't much chop. I had to find another rear corner, but then even those pieces that I bought, I then had to modify to get the taillights. I lifted the taillights up into the body 150 mil so that they just looked in proportion. Otherwise they were down where your shins are and it just looked wrong, so yeah.
And driveline wise, there's still a VW motor in the back here?
Yeah, the driveline wise is boring as batshit, but yeah, VW Beetle 30 horsepower or whatever they are, yeah, we're not winning trophies in the races.
I know from other sort of wild custom cars I've been involved with, you're going to have to be careful when you're driving along. People are going to be trying to film your car because they're going to be freaking out not knowing what it is. Yep. They're going to be filming it while they're driving and they're going to be getting close to you, so watch out.
Yes, I don't have any doubts about it. I've suffered that before.
Very spectacular car, mate. It wasn't what I was expecting when the covers came off, and I think you've done your job there. If you can blow people's minds and surprise them and make them confused, I think you've done a great job.
Yep, thank you. Yeah, we've nailed it.
Alrighty, we'll finish off this video with this 65 Mustang built by Anton and the crew from Muscle Car Restorations. Beautiful car, imported from the States. It wasn't all it was meant to be, so the guys have pulled it to pieces and built a beautiful, absolutely beautiful, very practical muscle car for the owner. That's it for the Unveiled haul. We have a full story on all the cars on the Street Machine website. And that's it for today at Rockynats 2026.